Hey, welcome back to the Cash PT Lunch Hour podcast. I'm your host, Aaron LeBauer, and on today's episode, we're going to find out if you have what it takes to survive the recession. My name is Dr. Aaron LeBauer. I help physical therapists and even health coaches and other healthcare providers, OTs, massage therapists, chiropractors, scale their time, income, and impact. What does that mean? You have more time to be with your family, you have more money, and you help more people without relying on insurance companies. We do those things, and that's what we do here on the Cash PT Lunch Hour. And today, what I want to do is talk to you about what you need to do to survive the recession. And we're in it, or it's coming, etc. Hey, look, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit subscribe, click the notification bell, hit the like button, and comment below whether you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If you comment below, it does two things. One, it lets me know what you learned. So I get some feedback because you're not sitting here in front of me and I can't tell whether you're dozing off or you're really excited about what you're learning. Okay, so just comment below and let me know what you've learned, what are your insights, what you're gaining from the podcast, what questions you have, maybe even what you'd like to hear more about. And then the other thing it does is it helps the algorithm so more people see it, because I'm on a mission to help 100 million people worldwide avoid expensive imaging and unnecessary surgery. And the way I've found out how to do that is to help other physical therapists and healthcare providers like myself help even more people in a way that's meaningful and gives them freedom and your hands aren't bound by what insurance companies will or will not pay. Does that make sense? So right now, what I want you to ask yourself is, do I have what it takes? Do you have what it takes? Okay, I'm going to talk about 12-step recession-proof business plan in a second, but let me ask you this. Do you have what it takes? Are you relentless? Are you persistent? Are you a little bullheaded? Do you always go after something that you want and make sure it happens no matter what? Or are you working in a job, maybe you got the golden handcuffs, maybe you're making $85,000 to even $150,000 a year as a physical therapist, and it's just too good. You're a little too comfortable. You're comfortable enough. Then you probably don't have what it takes if you're just comfortable enough. What you need to do is get uncomfortable. But let's talk about that. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to do is just going to talk about the 12 things you need to do to recession-proof your business. Number one, you need to have a proven offer. You know what? Never mind. Let's go back into these traits of successful entrepreneurs real quick. And I know I've done websites about this. I'm not going to tell you. The traits of a successful entrepreneur. I wouldn't say it's even personality. It's drive, dedication, and passion, and clarity more than anything. Do you have clarity on why you're doing this and what you want? I can tell you the three things that help our mastermind members become the most successful. And this is something I've changed in the last few years even. I've been running our mastermind group for 2015 was the first in-person event I did. I had 4 people sign up and 2 show up, right? Last time we did one in September, we just had 40-something people. So it's different. It's cool. You know what? But any day, all day long, I'd rather work with one amazing person than 50 or 1,000 people that are half-assing it. So what do you have to do? Number one, the 3 rules in Mastermind are: 1, be quick to ask for help. Be quick to ask for help. Say, hey, I know I don't know something, so let me go find the answer. And it's not just go search the answer yourself. It's find someone who already knows the answer and can give you the shortcut. Because sure, you could have taught yourself to become a physical therapist in 5 to 10 years, but you had professors and clinical instructors, and you went to PT school to get a shortcut and a certification of sorts, prepare for the license exam, right? But back in the day, people didn't go to school for those things. They did apprenticeships or taught themselves. Sometime in the middle of nowhere, you got to learn how to teach yourself how to shoe a horse. So when I moved from California to North Carolina, there was no one that knew vintage scooters and Vespas, and I had to teach myself how to fix everything on them. But in San Francisco, I had the shortcut. I could even have a crutch to ask people for help. Okay, so quick to ask for help, quick to take action. So there's number 2. You need to be quick to take action and implement what you learn. Sitting here thinking, oh, I'll do it later. It's not good enough. I'm not perfect. If I do it, it won't look good. Those are all symptoms of being privileged. and saying, you know what, I don't have to do it. Guess what? If your life depended on it, you would do it right now. So know your why and make your life depend on this thing. Make your business depend on taking action. So take action and implement. And then number 3, the third thing that all of our Platinum Mastermind members promise to do is to share their wins and lessons. Because we wouldn't be here if I wasn't sharing my wins and lessons with you. And I know that that's one of the biggest secrets to my success and the success of the people that I work with. People like Jess Jenny, Brandon Smith, Meg Greco, Trent Corey, Nick Essenplayer, all the amazing people that you've seen and heard stories of. They're quick to take action and implement what they learn. Okay, so let's talk about so do those 3 things. And then let's talk about the 12 steps to recession-proof your business. Okay, number 1, you need to have a proven offer. Whether you're in a clinic or selling something online, you need to have a proven offer. Is physical therapy a proven offer? I would say no. So physical therapy is a proven offer if you accept insurance, but if you are cash only, selling physical therapy is not a proven offer because you can always go down the street to get it. It's not dry needling. Dry needling is not the offer. You need to be able to sell the plan of care and sell the transformation patients and clients want. Okay, so you have to have a proven offer. Proven offer is something like online is something like the Cash PT Blueprint or even the Cash PT Toolkit. I created the toolkit first, and I priced it so high I didn't think people were going to buy it, and people still buy it because it's that good. But if you really want it, you should just get into the Cash PT Blueprint because I'll give it to you for free. You have a proven offer and an offer that works. A lead magnet like the Pelvic PT checklist we have or the Cash PT checklist that I've created. Those are proven offers. The Cash PT Blueprint book, cashptblueprintbook.com. Those are all proven offers. You can go check them out. Solve a big problem. So number 2, solve a big problem. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you can command. So helping someone get rid of their pain or helping someone get full range of motion is not a big problem. Those aren't big problems for people. Orthopedic surgeons do that all the time. They put you under anesthesia and give you all the range of motion your body can take. Does that solve your problem? No. Your body still hurts and you still can't dance and you still can't drive 15 hours to Michigan to go to your granddaughter's wedding. And how can I get that specific? Because that's exactly what one of my patients told me that she wanted to be able to do. I have to drive 15 hours in my car. My hip's going to hurt, or it's been hurting. I can't drive 45 minutes, and I have to go there because I'm afraid of flying, and I have to drive to Michigan to go to the wedding. So guess what? I helped her do that. That is a big problem, but you have to ask the right questions to find the right problems. The bigger the problem you can solve for people, the more money you can command. Problems aren't going away during a recession, and neither is the money. The money is just changing hands. Okay? Number 3, your marketing needs to be on point. If you don't know who your avatar is, you're never going to be able to market to them. And if you try to market to everyone, you're going to sell to no one. Your marketing needs to be on point. You need to know what the latest strategies are for marketing. It's not just about putting up an advertisement like Coca-Cola or the hospital and saying, hey, we're great. We do great physical therapy. This is the physical therapy you deserve. That's not marketing. That's just like putting up a sign that says how good you are. Marketing is about what your clients want and speaking to them in language that they understand. So your marketing needs to be on point. It needs to be better, even better than it is now, even if it's working great. It needs to be even better than you thought it could be. I'm constantly working on our marketing. I meet with Jake Campos every week to talk about marketing. And we talk about our marketing strategy. We talk about the words we need to use, the feelings. We talk about, the offers. Your marketing needs to be dialed in. Let me go back and say, so that's number 4. No, that's number 3. Let me go back and tell you why I'm qualified to tell you how to survive a recession. I forgot to do this. I started my first massage practice in 1999 in San Francisco. Guess what happened in 2002 or 3 in San Francisco? It was the dot-com boom and then the dot-com bust. I had a job working, two of my best friends from college came out to San Francisco to work for firstup.com. They were going to free the internet. And then I got a job at Cosmo.com. They paid me $15 an hour to sleep on the couch and do 2 or 3 deliveries a day. I mean, it was a gravy job. And what happened, I think it was 2003, they all just went up bust. And overnight, 50,000 people left San Francisco. I would go out to bars, and it's like, where is everyone? Bars and clubs, there was no one there because everyone left. Well, I think I left San Francisco in 2004, and I think that was in 2000. I want to say that was 2001. And what did I do? I had a massage therapy practice. I started in 99. And my practice survived, and it actually even grew. I tweaked the pricing, and I tweaked the advertising, and I stuck with it. And then I went back to PT, moved to North Carolina in 2004, went back to PT school in 2005. I moved back to North Carolina in 2005, went back to PT school in 2006, graduated in 2008, right? I started my cash practice in February 2009 at the bottom of the recession, or what's it called? The Great Recession. And I built my practice. My wife had a baby on the way. We had our first baby she was 8 months pregnant when I started my practice, and I was a sole income earner. And I thought maybe I should go get a job at the hospital, but I knew that would take me away from people, and I was undercharging, and still it was better for me to see 3 to 5 people a day in my own practice than to get a job at the hospital for what they were paying me. And I built my practice through that. Okay, then in 2020, when that came and everything crashed, all of our Platinum Mastermind members who stayed in the group all had record year growth in their business and in their clinics in 2020, including Ben Boggy, who in the fall before the pandemic started, he was doing $35K a month. He joined our mastermind in like October and immediately added like 15 to 20K per month. And then in the spring, before PT BizCon 2020, he was doing 55, 60K. As the pandemic came through, he grew his business to 65K per month. And then now he's got a 3-location $1 million business. This happened with many other people. Everyone in our group was like, Aaron, this is the record year. It was a record year. 2020 was a great year if you did the right things. So I've not only done it for myself, I've done it for my clients. So let's get back to this, how to recession-proof your business. You have to have a proven offer. You have to solve a big problem. Your marketing needs to be on point. Number 4 is probably the most important thing, but you need to learn how to sell. And then once you learn how to sell, you need to actually make offers and get out and sell, because physical therapists, healthcare providers' number one problem is being afraid to sell because you think it's dirty and you think it's unethical to sell something. But what I can tell you this is that what's unethical is agreeing to an insurance contract when the insurance company is who you work for and they're telling you who you can and when you can not treat. That's unethical. Selling a patient, coming to you for services and charging them cash is not unethical, because sales isn't sleazy. Coercion is sleazy, but sales is about asking questions. And if you can't help someone, you don't make them an offer. That's sales. So if you ever get on a strategy call with me or someone on my team and we can't help you, we're going to tell you we can't help you. We're not going to make you an offer. But if I know I can help you, whether it's in physical therapy or business, it's my ethical obligation to make you an offer. Right? It's my ethical obligation to make you an offer to let you know how I can help and how that would work. That's called sales. And you have to learn how to sell, and you have to make offers. People I've seen drown in business are afraid to sell. Sales isn't something you're not going to convert everyone. People are going to tell you no, but you can't be afraid of the no's. You have to just go hunt for the yeses, for the people that want to do business with you. All right, that's probably the most important one. Number 5, you need an automated email follow-up system, because you know what? It's going to save you hundreds of hours of time. Now, I mean, look, it's going to be a lot of hard work setting it up, but what it's going to do is free up your time and your schedule for years to come. The automated email systems that I've created for both of my businesses are driving new clients and patients to our businesses every day. I mean, there's a chance that while I'm recording this podcast or while you're listening to it, I'm making sales. I'm making sales while I'm asleep. And it's not like you're listening to it at a different time and I'm now selling. It's the sales are happening in the background while I'm sleeping on vacation, riding my bike through the desert in Arizona, etc. That's what the automated email follow-up does. So that's what it's going to do for you. And that's why we created the PT email engine for our Platinum Mastermind members. And then once they started using it and loved it, I started offering it to other clients and people who want it. And so if you want it and you're interested in it, it's go to ptemailengine.com. It's $1. It's going to bring in thousands of dollars a month in new business. So that's number 5. Number 6, play the long game. Okay, play the long game. Just like in stocks, you can go buy stocks or crypto right now. I mean, as long as you're in it for the long game, you're probably not going to lose. But if you're panicking, short game panicking, you're going to have a hard time. Owning a business, starting a business is not about making money tomorrow. It's about helping people. And then you help enough people, the money is going to follow and flow. The success will come. But you have to get out there and you have to help people and share what you know. Play the long game, because the short game is full of anxiety. The long game, you're always going to win. So play the long game. Set your time horizons far in the future, but not so far enough that they're not real. But you also need short-term targets. And most people are undershooting their goals. Like, I just want to make 6 figures. Dude, that's not enough. There's no way you can make a real impact in hundreds of thousands of people's lives if you're only making 6 figures. I mean, maybe you can. I bet there's a way to do that. But look, and it's not about the money. What the money does is allows you to quantify the lives that you transform, because there's a large percentage of patients that will never tell you how much you've helped them. But I know if my business is growing and I have more money in the bank, then the only reason I have more money in the bank is because I'm helping people. I'm helping people solve that big problem we talked about in number 2. So you play the long game. This long game is what we're after. And that's how you're going to win. You're going to get really frustrated if you're like, I'm not making $10,000 this month. I need to make $10,000 or I can't continue. Most businesses don't make a profit in 3 years. Most physical therapy cash practices that I've coached are profitable in their first year, maybe their second. And if they stick with it, definitely by 3. A lot of businesses, especially restaurants, are never profitable and never make it past year 3 or even 5. Like, for a business to make it to year 5 is like rare. I don't know the stats, but you could go look it up. 7, persistence and patience. You need to be persistent, and you need to do this every day, and you need to be patient with yourself and with the results. Not patience like as the people we treat, but patience. You can be patient, especially, let's say you want to build an online income or revenue. Okay. You need to understand that you need to get out there every day and create content, and you need to be patient with the results that come, because they're going to come for years down the road. They're not going to come overnight. Pretty much everyone who seems like an overnight success has already laid some kind of foundation. Maybe it's even just their passion and drive. They know exactly what they want. Maybe they already have like a side hustle that they've just thrown fuel on the fire for, and now it's blowing up because they've been creating content for years. You have to be persistent and patient. You have to go at it every day, and it may take a couple years. That's okay. If you're working with the right people, you'll move along faster than you will just doing it by yourself. Number 7, be like the weed. This is what Bader says. Be like the weed that grows in the middle of the sidewalk when there's no water. It's just, and you pull it and you spray it with the spray, and it always keeps coming back. Be like that. Be persistent. 8, give more than you can take. Give more than you take. When you give more than you take, you get more than you gave. You don't have to give here's how to fix your back, but you can tell people how to know when your back hurts. Here's how to know what to do. Here's some things that you can do for it. But if you want to figure out exactly the root cause of the problem, let's get you in for a total body diagnostic so we can fix it without you having to go back and forth between this YouTube video and that Instagram video and try to figure out what works and what doesn't. But just give more than you take. Give to get. Help and share. That's part of that rule number 3 is share your wins and lessons. Give more than you take. Create and share. That's number 9. Create and share. You've got lots of information in your head. You just have to share it and go create custom content. Just think of the top 10 questions your friends have asked you and make one video for each. Share a story, then share a solution and make an offer at the end or a call to action to comment or to subscribe, to like, DM you, something. I'm doing it right now. You can do it too. I know it. I know you can because I've seen people do it. And if you think, I can't, I don't have enough, I'm not enough, who would want to listen to me? That's just the bullshitter in your head trying to keep you down. Don't let that voice keep you down. Create and share. Number 10, build your team. There's 2 kinds of teams. There's a team that works with you in your business, and there's a team that works with you on your business. Okay, so the team that works with you on your business might be your trusted advisors, like a business coach, financial advisor, tax advisor, accountant, bookkeeper, etc. Marketing team. So I've got the people that work for me, Caitlin, Chris, Laura, Nicole, and I've got the people that work like with me on my business, which is Jake. Jake kind of works for me doing ads, but he works with me in creating strategy. My coach, Bedros, the mastermind group, Black Belt that I'm in. I've got Greg Todd as one of my accountability partners. I've got other peers, Ryan Obenesser, who I chat with on a regular basis and get ideas from. And I've got a team. I've got a support system of people that I can talk to about business struggles. You need to build a team because they're going to save you time and effort and energy. Number 11, you need peers. You need to surround yourself with people who are doing this too, because your family and friends who aren't business owners, who are just employees or never were business owners or whatever they're doing, they want to protect you. They're not going to support you in the ways that you really need. You need to be around your peers, which is kind of like that part of that team, but you can be around your peers and not have them directly work with you on your business. You just need to surround yourself with people. You need to surround yourself with people who are actually smarter than you. You need to surround yourself with people who are more successful than you, who know more than you do. And this is one of the reasons I belong to a mastermind group. Is because I want to be surrounded by high performers, A players, and winners. One of the quotes that my coach Taki says, he says, to go fast, you can go alone. To go far, you go together, right? So you can go fast alone, but we can go really far together. It doesn't mean we're going slow. It just means we're going together and we're in it for the long game. And that's why I created the Platinum Mastermind Group, so I can help other physical therapists do the same thing. And in 24 to 36 months, we can take a non-existent business to 7 figures. We can take a 6-figure business to 7 figures. We can take a 6-figure business to multiple 6 figures and give you more time to create an online business or do something else with your life. Be with your kids every day after 3. Number 12, hire a coach. I'm going to tell you, hire a coach, not because I want you to work with me, but because working with coaches myself have been the key to my success. The years that I didn't work with a coach, my business didn't grow nearly as fast. I've got 2 coaches. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in coaching programs, and not just courses, but coaches and mastermind groups. Because it's not just the information, it's the implementation that you need, and a coach can help you implement fast because they can give you the shortcut. I wouldn't ask you to do something that I wouldn't do myself or haven't done myself. So, I've got 5 coaches in business, maybe more. I think 6. I could count them out. Let's see, John, Scott, Lewis, Bedros, Taki, and I want to say there's another one in there, but you know what? Oh, Jason. 6. All right, there we go. Hire a coach. Just get over yourself and do it. Find the person you resonate with, or even the person that you don't, but who has the lifestyle and strategies in business that you want. Because I've got coaches who I don't necessarily agree with them, like in all walks of life, like politics, etc. But business, I'm there to learn how to grow my business. But, in business, I want a business like theirs, so I'm going to listen to them. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like my red hair. You don't have to like that I said something that triggered you. It doesn't matter. What really matters is, can I get you the results that you're after? If I can, then, we should work together. If I can't, and you don't like the sound of my voice or the crazy stories that I tell, go find someone else. I just want you to win, and tell him you heard it on Aaron's podcast that you need a coach and you just don't like Aaron's red beard or something like that. Whatever. This is what I know. You didn't go to PT school to be micromanaged. You didn't go to PT school to be told what to do by a doctor or the insurance companies or even the APTA. You went there to learn how to become an autonomous practitioner and to help people in a meaningful way, not to spend your weekends doing documentation. Let me ask you this question. Do you have what it takes to survive the recession as a business owner? You don't need all 12 of these things. What you need to know if you can survive is you have a passion and drive. These 12 things you may need help with. You may need help with a proven offer or figuring out what's the big problem or to get your marketing on point. Like if you don't have those things right now, that doesn't mean you won't survive the recession. Because I can tell you what, you can find someone to help you do those things. You just have to figure out how to make these things a priority in your business, and you probably need a game plan to know which thing is the biggest pain point and what to work on. It's kind of like you come into my clinic with back pain, and instead of me just rubbing your back with massage techniques or a foam roller We actually do a screen, an SFMA, to see that you have a hip instability, or maybe you've got ankle dorsiflexion problem. Okay, great. Now we're going to focus on the ankle dorsiflexion problem. It clears up your back. Like, just because your business isn't doing well doesn't mean it's your marketing or your sales. It could be your systems. It could be your delivery. It could be a lot of things. And that's what a coach helps with. That's what I help people with. I help you with your body. I help you with your business and figure out what the problem is and where do we need to focus. And I don't know if I looked at all these things, you'd have to do all 12 of these to survive the recession. We just really need to do some of them really, really good, right? We can get a better offer. We can solve a bigger problem. We can get your marketing better. You can make more offers. You can get some email follow-ups. You can start playing a little bit longer game. You can give a little bit more. You can create some more. You can share some more. You can add one person to your team. You can find 2 people to help you. You can kind of hire a coach or not. You could do this all yourself. There are plenty of people that are like, Aaron, I listen to your podcast and read your free book and I'm crushing it. Awesome. Like I said, give more than you take. Like, there's plenty of information out there for you. I just know it helps me to have a coach. Brett Jones is like, Aaron, you want to pass a strong first kettlebell certification? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, do this workout today, and do this workout Wednesday, and do this workout Friday. All right, coach. Yeah, I'll absolutely do it. You know what? I'm no longer Aaron with skinny arms. I got big arms. I saw him in the mirror the other day. I was like, holy shit, I'm no longer have skinny arms. You probably couldn't tell because I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, but I'm so much stronger now, and I'll be 49 in a few weeks than I was when I was 27. I am so much stronger and healthier now. Because guess what? I've been working with a coach for a year and a half. So do you have what it takes? Do you have a passion? Do you have a drive? Do you have a never give up attitude? If you have those things, but you don't have some of these 12 things that I just listed out, maybe we need to work together. Maybe Platinum Mastermind is your next best step, or maybe my private coaching program. I don't know. I work with 1 or 2 people a year, $50,000, do one-on-one private coaching. Or we've got 40-something people in our Platinum Mastermind group right now. And it's expensive, but it's absolutely worth it. Because if I can help you add $100,000 to your business in the next year, if not more, it's gonna pay for itself with 1 new patient a month. I can tell you that. So if you're ready to go all in on your business in the fastest time possible, without worrying about the effects the upcoming recession are going to have on you or your family or your ability to buy Christmas gifts, you may be a good fit for the Platinum Mastermind, especially if you have a big vision. You want to help other physical therapists. You want to help lots of people. And that's why I put together the Platinum Mastermind program that I run. So all you got to do is comment below or DM me the word all in. You can go find me. If you're listening to this, you don't know where to find me, go to Instagram /Aaron LeBauer or @Aaron LeBauer on Instagram and send me a DM with the word all in. I'll send you some details, ask you a few questions, and see if we set you up with a free call to talk about where you are, where you want to go, and help you set the right goals, create a game plan. And if we can help you move from where you are now to where you want to be, then we'll probably make you an offer, because I just told you that's what you should be doing. And if we feel like working together, it should be a no-brainer offer, and you can decide to accept it or not. And then we'll go from there. So go out, crush it, win, and let me know if you want to work together. Just comment all in, DM me, and I'll see you on the next episode. But above all else, play the long game and learn sales and make some offers, and you're going to win. You're going to help thousands of people. I know it. Just believe in yourself. I believe in you. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.